Brian, don't take this the wrong way, but how does a gutter rat like yourself get home plate tickets?
Yeah. My uncle's been scalping tickets for 40 years. My uncle is probably at Fenway today out there, still scalping tickets off his cell phone. So
40 years. People were still scalping Indians 40 years ago.
Yeah, I'm good at like sneaking down at games and shit like that. I'm good at like moving around and acting like I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like, I don't know. I got the same feeling because I went to Citi Field and then, have you guys been to the Barclays Center?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, fuck that place. Dude, it's ugly as fuck.
It's
so
terrible
gross.
inside,
It
too.
feels like you're doing something wrong in there.
It sucks.
Like it feels like one of those Jedi Council meetings where like all the lights are dark and there's like weird fish flying through the air.
The team sucks and no one gives a shit about
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And it's just lousy to like watch a game. Like I've had great seats there. Like I've been in the amazing seats and I've had upstairs. It sucks everywhere you go there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They traded like all their draft picks for like a 39-year-old Kevin Garnett and like a 42-year-old Paul Pierce.
That's why the Celtics are so good right now.
That's why the Celtics
we got Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
The only reason they're good right now.
Those retards.
The Nets. I like the Nets when it was like Richard Jefferson and Jason Kidd and Vince Carter.
Yeah, they should be in New Jersey. That's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they do this shit. It's like you go in there too. They like fake this fucking history. Like they have like Biggie Smalls' number retired in there. It's like fucking Biggie was dead for
what
fucking
was his number 357.
Yeah.
140 over 95.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a blood pressure.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit, dude? They got everything in like black and white and shit in there. It's like they have Dr. J's number retired in black, and I'm like, he wore fucking red, white, and blue. It's like, the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're just trying to make
uniforms
legacy.
are cool, the black and white. I do like the uniforms, but they suck as an organization.
Oh, terrible.
Shit.
Also, like, I don't know. I think if you're in Brooklyn, like if that's where you have to live, like you're gonna become a little bit of a pussy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What if you're living in like Brownsville or something?
Dude, if Peja Stojakovic is living in Brownsville. No, who's on the
Pedro Stojakovic probably hasn't played in like 15 years.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
he is the
He was
man.
like a member of the Sacramento Kings in 2001.
There you go. You've been keeping up with the league, Batty.
Yeah, dude, if Charles Barkley was
Yeah.
to live in
By the way, I know
How's there so many black people in my neighborhood?
there are so many blacks. I don't like a contract I signed anymore. Speaking of Brownsville, dude, like I know that it is the poorest and most violent part of Brooklyn, but I still don't think we should call it that, you know?
No.
Brownsville, like that's not cool.
Yeah, but it was called Brownsville before black people were living there. It used to be like Jews and Irish people.
What we should do is treat it like the whole
Dude,
ice.
yeah, that was a joke, Ryan. I didn't really think they were like, we should change the name to Brownsville. Look.
Well, maybe that's why they went.
No, what we should do is we should change the name of Williamsburg to Brownsville and change the name of Brownsville to Williamsburg, so it's like the Iceland-Greenland thing. So, like, it sends a bunch of white people out to Brownsville in search for greener pastures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, I almost lived in Brownsville for like when I
Why
first
would
moved
you
to
do
the
that?
I first moved to the city. Like I was like looking for apartments, and there was one in Brownsville, and I remember like
Wow, rent is $3 a month.
yeah, dude. Here's the worst part: is I put a deposit down on the place, and then like
Did you not go there?
I went there, and it was like very docile at that time.
Did
so I was
you
like,
just
oh,
not
I can
know
do
about
this.
it?
Had no idea. So I put
Even
it.
I
Was
knew
it
about
during
Brownsville.
COVID?
This was before COVID.
Okay, because I was about to say, like, yeah, maybe the streets are safe then, you know?
But I remember, I put the down payment, and then I talked to people about it. And one of my friend's sisters was like, "You can't live there. Like, you will get fucking cream pie every day if you live there."
I was about to say my impersonation of Patty if he lived in Brownsville. Well, guys, I got raped again.
Oh man, guys, I'm gonna be late.
I was anally raped by a Dominican.
So did you get the money back?
I did, but it wasn't legal. Like the woman actually like helped me out. I think she saw my poor white soul.
Yeah.
And She was like, I can't.
There was
I
a
can't
twinkle
allow-
in your eyes.
I got to get into heaven at the end of the day. I can't let a poor white guy.
That's a
out.
wild neighborhood.
Yeah.
I used to like switch transfer trains over there sometimes if my shit got. I used to live like Crown Heights, so like not far away from there, but not
Which
too
trains
close.
are in like Brownsville, so I know to avoid them?
I
The
think it's like J.
the end of the L train,
the J.
the 3 train,
Maybe
I
not the
think.
J.
But just switching from station to station, you'd have to walk like a block and a half, and it was like fucking Iraq, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh my
this place is terrible, dude.
Yeah.
How did you not know about? I knew about that before I even moved.
You know what it
here.
was?
You know, yeah, I know too. Do you know why? Because I asked, hey, what's the part of Brooklyn I should stay away from? Everyone said Brownsville.
Yeah,
Brownsville.
Mike Tyson. You know,
I looked up a map too, and it was like where to live in Brooklyn, and like everything was green, and Brownsville was just bright red. my apartment.
That
to
was a
be-
live picture. It was just blood.
yeah.
No, you know what it was. You know what's
Just blood in
really
the streets.
because I was like looking for apartments, so I was like, what I was trying to have like a non-racist eye, you know, as someone who lived with
No.
all white people.
No, that's not. Yeah,
But I remember the first place was in Bedford Stuyvesant. They showed it to me, and there was like one black guy on the street. And I called my friend. I was like, "Yeah, this is a bad neighborhood." He was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I just got a bad feeling about this one."
He's getting a smoothie.
yeah.
Yes, kale and spinach, please.
Yeah.
Why is that man looking at
He's
me?
taking Jesus down from the cross. I'm like, something about him. But I saw
Got a
that
sweater
place.
vest and a bow tie.
Yeah. He's just retarded.
He's Lena Dunham's assistant.
Boy, Lena Dunham, she shouldn't have the name Lean in that name.
I
right?
started watching
No,
that
she
show,
shouldn't.
Girls. I started watching that show, Girls, a couple weeks ago. I'm only on the first season. It's not that bad.
Yeah?
It's really
Is
not.
that your guilty pleasure?
Not really. It just popped on. I'm like, because you know what's? I've watched so many HBO shows, and for whatever reason, that one I just never. Probably because she's annoying. You
Yeah.
know what I
she's
mean?
annoying. That's why I'm never going to watch it.
Yeah, but I was like, it just came on, and I'm like, I watched the first 4 episodes. I'm like, it's actually kind of all right.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been really into Suits lately.
Suits?
Dude,
Never
have you seen
watched.
Suits?
No.
There's this one guy, Lewis, who's like he's like the bad lawyer, but he really loves the firm. And like, dude, he's made me cry twice now watching this show. Cry.
I feel like there's more people watching that show in the last year or so than when it was actually on television.
I think that's true. It got like a rejuvenation.
I remember when that show was on TV, and I didn't know. I just remember like the advertisements on the bus and stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't ever remember people watching it. Now it's like I hear people talking about it all the time.
You know what? I'm looking for a show. I might start Suits because I
Start
hear
it up.
good things about it.
The first episode, like, I don't know, it starts a little slow.
Every
and then
show
it's like,
starts slow.
It's great, dude.
Other than True Detective, like every show's first
Yeah.
season's their worst.
Yeah, True Detective. I don't something about McConaughey when he's like off a bean. I just fucking love him.
Yeah, he's dude. Here's I showed you Killer Joe, right?
Yeah. remember I told you after that because scenes kept popping up from Killer Joe, and I was like, I've seen this before, and I realized it was only the sex scenes that I had seen on Pornhub. And whacked off. I was whacking off to Killer Joe.
You whacked off to the chicken scene of Killer Joe, you sick puppy.
Yeah, the chicken scene. Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
No.
Ryan, watch that movie and then just immediately call Patty and be like, "You're a sick man."
Yeah, I'll check
You're
it
a
out.
sick man.
I
Killer
whacked-
Joe.
Yeah, I whacked off to like what is that girl's name? The blonde girl.
Juno Temple.
I whacked off to a scene with her, and then it wasn't until later in the movie when it was revealed to me that she was like 12 years old and retarded. I was like, wait a minute. I can't put it back in. What am I supposed to do?
Well, she's not really 12. Like that part of the movie is kind of ridiculous.
It
She
is
says she's 12 because
ridiculous.
she looks at least like fucking.
She's got a body like my sexy great aunt.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
So, like, what am I supposed to do, you know?
I mean, do you know you have a new fetish now?
Oh, God. This
Now you're just gonna meet a 12-year-old girl, hit her in the head with a pipe, get her some tit implants, and you're all good to go.
Yeah.
and pretend I'm a cowboy, you know? Get some fried chicken.
I'm an
ready to-
assassin by night.
Oh, dude, yeah, that movie's great. I saw what's it called, Civil War. Did you guys see
How
that?
was,
good?
I haven't seen it yet. How was it?
It's really good.
I
Really
want
loud.
to. Really? I'm
Yeah.
gonna see that sometime next week or
I'm
something.
gonna.
Yeah.
I gotta still have to see Dune 2. I want to see Dune 2 in the theater. And I'm gonna see that, and I also want to see Monkey Man.
The Indian movie.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty racist. I thought at first. I was like, Monkey Man, really?
Yeah, I hope
But-
you're not talking about the LeBron James documentary.
No, it's Indians, I think, which
Yeah.
I don't think really changes the fact. But
LeBron James like, yo, I don't like the. Why is this called Monkey Man? It's me. What are we doing here?
Yeah. Why are you making me hold these leaves?
What the fuck?
That's with Dev Patel, right?
Yeah, that's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, and he directed it, didn't he?
Yeah, it was gonna be like a direct-to-video kind of thing, but Jordan Peele saw it and was like, "Dude, this is really good." So hopefully, it lives up to the hype.
Yeah.
really,
Is it supposed to be like John Wick?
that's exactly what I heard.
Yeah.
Someone told me it's Indian John Wick, pretty much.
Indian John Wick.
That's pretty good. I like John Wick.
I fucking
Yeah.
love John. I wish there was more movies like John Wick. And
They're just bad.
You're right. There's a lot of them.
There's a ton of them,
but
dude.
John Wick, those movies. I feel like they could actually make 12 of those movies, and I'd watch every single one.
Yeah, because
You know
it's
what
just
I-
the same formula.
Yeah, and it's like it's actually good
Hey, dude,
too.
as long as the stunts are that good, the gunplay's that good, and it's shot that well, like,
Yeah.
how bad could it really be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna complain about the plot in a John Wick movie? What are you, a fucking
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You don't go
Jerk
into it
off?
thinking it's fucking. Yeah. I mean, there's another Fast and Furious coming out next year. So
Yeah, who
Yeah.
gives a fuck, dude.
I would love if there was like a John Wick scene in one of the movies because he's like a very asexual being for the most part, and like where he just finally has sex with a woman, and like you like see the bedroom after he fucks a woman, and it just looks like one of the scenes where he just like stabbed a million people. Like it's just a woman
He's
who's
the best.
totally destroyed.
I love John Wick.
He's definitely got a John Wick cock on him, right?
Does this green screen stay up all the time?
It doesn't, but
Can the
Jake-
listeners hear the train?
No.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
They
The
can't hear
train
this
literally
bullshit
sounds
right
like
now?
it's on the second floor of this house.
Yeah, they can't hear it.
I don't believe you guys when you say when you're used to that sound.
I'm getting a little used to it, actually.
Yeah, you get used to it. You can get used to anything, dude. 10 years in the clink, you get used to a lot.
Like opium. Now I can't live without the stuff.
Yeah. Dude, I have like like 10 oxys just sitting in my room right now.
Yeah, let's do them.
Never touched them.
Dude,
They're 5 milligram. Is that bad?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Dude, I was not addicted to opioids. I was not addicted to them. I did them a couple times. Part of my brain, because I'm able to do like other drugs, is thinking, you could fucking do an opiate. Don't be a bitch. I know, like, I haven't addicted, but I was addicted to alcohol, like, badly, so I know I shouldn't. But there's part of my brain that says, hey, it's not wine. You're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just what you get when your teeth are sore.
Yeah, dude. Do an opiate.
I don't
Finally
really
get
know.
some sleep.
What is like the effect of it though? Because when I used to do
you feel
them-
loved,
Oh, really?
basically.
Yeah, everyone says it's the best. I asked my buddy who was like a full-blown heroin addict what heroin's like, and the way he described it to me, he's like, it is the best feeling you could ever possibly imagine.
Dude, I was in
times
rehab.
20 million.
Dude, I was in rehab. There were people saying like it feels like you got hugged by God.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's insane.
Heroin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, dude, why else would people ruin their fucking lives?
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
literally rob the last $10 of your mom to do it. So it's like, it's
Yeah.
that good.
It's interesting though, because like I did DMT and like the ending felt like that. It felt like I was being hugged by God, but like I walked away from that. I was like, I can never do that again.
Yeah,
It was
drugs
so
are
strong.
intense.
They are. Yeah, especially as you get older, dude.
Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, you got. I have fucking 3 or 4 beers, dude. The next morning, I wake up feeling it, dude.
Dude, I get high from standing up after sitting down for a while.
Yeah.
I'm like all the shit now that fucks me up is like it's like coffee and like because I don't drink anymore, so now
Yeah.
it's just like random stuff. You feel it just directly in your body, like exactly.
Coffee's
what it's doing.
intense, dude. I feel like coffee makes me tired now. Like,
Yeah.
does it? Do you ever feel that?
I can't sleep after a coffee for at least 12 hours.
Yeah.
I cannot.
I
have
had
to
coffee
drink it.
today at like, granted, it was like probably 7 a.m., but like, it woke me up a little bit. But I'm like, after like once it wears off, I'm so tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's nothing really that like wakes me up more than just like
Waking up,
masturbating. Yeah,
jerking. Yeah.
because like jerking is. Someone actually told someone this. Someone who went to college, a college professor told someone, I can't remember who. They said you should start every morning by whacking off, and end every night by whacking off.
Why?
Because I think it helps you get out of bed in the morning because you're just covered in jizz. So you're like, I gotta get out of here.
That's the. No,
I don't think that's the
so.
real reason.
I don't think it's good at all.
Whacking off
in the morning? No, dude.
Why not? Then it's
because
out of
you're
your system.
you're just like, who gives a shit anymore?
Yeah, I guess so.
Dude, have you ever like? Dude,
it is the constant.
Dude, when I whack off when I first wake up, I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to. It's sad, dude. And then the YouTube algorithm just takes over, and I watch whatever. I don't.
Oh, okay. Are you on YouTube whacking off?
No.
Okay.
I'll be, I'll whack off, and then I'll just fuck around on YouTube all day. And Jordan Peterson will be telling me, like, clean your room. I'm like, that's easy for you to say. Like,
you've got to wipe that jizz off your chest.
Yeah, I'm covered in cum. Anything I touch will be dirtier. So shut the fuck up, Jordan.
That's fine. Half of like Jordan Peterson's audience are covered in cum.
Most of them are.
What is
and they're
he?
like, why am I doing this?
He's like a scientist or something, right?
He's like a dad.
He's a psychologist.
Yeah,
and
he's
I don't know if I ever. I think I might have listened to him on a podcast, but I don't really know anything about him.
Let me tell you.
Is he Canadian?
Oh, yeah.
The only like YouTube podcast I think I could whack off to is that one with Lauren Compton.
Who's she?
She's like got massive tits, and she does this thing called First Date on Your Mom's House Network, where she just brings like a comedian on and they have like a conversation, and it's supposed to. This is like new grounds they're touching.
Is she a comedian? This woman?
No, she's like just so hot.
Lauren Compton.
Lauren Compton. She's just likable, which is very nice.
Are you looking her up right now too, Alan?
Hell yeah, I am.
Yeah, look up Lauren Compton. Then look up Lauren Compton ankles.
What?
Oh yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah. She's gorgeous.
So what she do? She interviews people.
Yeah, she interviews comics. It's part of like Tom Segura's network thing. Dude, I think Tom Segura is definitely cheating on his wife.
Whoa. What would make you say that?
I just think
Do you know? I mean, do you know anything about that personally?
No, but I've heard from comics that a lot of those high-end comics are cheating on their spouses.
Yeah, I mean, that's like most
That's
people.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like he's got Christina P. Like she used to be gorgeous back in the day.
I don't even know what she looks like right now. I mean, I know I have an idea. She's probably just like a regular 50-year-old broad, right?
Yeah. Like when you think about, but like he's Tom Segura, he's like in his prime.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the good thing about being a dude in the sense where if you're a girl, you kind of end up aging out of being beautiful. Where if you're a guy, it's like, I don't know. I think I'm good looking now. I think I'm attractive, but I might be I probably am going to be my most fuckable in about 15 years when I got like a Bentley and like $4 million in the bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just smoking weed, wearing
3
jewelry.
DUIs.
How are you going to pull off the Bentley?
You're right. I'm not gonna have a Bentley, but I'll have money to buy a Bentley.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I'm. To
You
be
don't
honest,
want a Bentley.
No.
You don't want a
I've said this
Bentley.
before. I've actually said this before. When I'd like to rent a Bentley for a weekend and just stun on hoes, though. You know what I mean? I will definitely do that from time to time.
Dude, I'll
again.
split it with you, dude.
Yeah,
We'll
100%.
just Going around on a Bentley?
Yeah.
Whose car is this? My Bentley's at home, bitch.
Yeah, I have a gun. Like, you know what I mean?
A gold-plated gun.
100. Yeah. A Call of Duty gun. Once I get to the point where I could have when I have a fuck ton of cash, once I get a fuck ton of cash, I'm just gonna have a pretty regular car, a good one. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get a new, I don't know, fucking Ford
Honda Civic.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to have a super good car.
Yeah,
I
Honda
don't want
Civic is a great car.
because people or a Toyota. I'll probably get an American car though. I'd probably get a Chevy or a Ford or something.
I'd love to buy an American car, but
Yeah.
Toyotas are just so much better.
Bro, they last forever.
They last forever.
I was in Los Angeles, dude. My aunt had a 1990. This is not even 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. My aunt had a 1997 Toyota Highlander with 245,000 miles on it, and I was on the fucking 110 in LA. 6 lanes, you know what I mean? The highways out there, 6-7 lanes. The car just fucking died on me, and I was on the left side, and I had to go all the way over to the right.
Oh my god,
Bro, I was flooring it, and the car was going 15 miles an hour. Luckily, I made it off. A car breaks down in fucking Inglewood, dude, and I'm just like, oh, gee, in the absolute ghetto.
Yeah,
But the car died, and it was I want to say it's 245, 253,000 miles, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, bought the car in 1997 and it lasted till 2021. I
Every-
had a
yeah.
RAV4 that got, dude, my RAV4 had like 150,000 on it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it'll easily have 140.
If you take care of it, it'll just keep going.
Yeah, dude, you can get $250,000 miles on a Toyota easy.
Yeah.
You can't.
Every time you start that car, though, you must be thinking, like, this could be it. This could be the last
Yeah,
time.
100%. 100%.
It's like seeing your grandpa sleeping. You're
Yeah.
like, all right,
Hey, here's a
I'll
little,
try to wake
You're
him
right.
up.
here's a little shit for the boys.
Oh, God.
Foot game.
Kindling?
Yeah. How you like this?
What
shit?
about you, Alan? You've had
Follow me at Fuck City USA. I'll
You-
start posting
yeah.
pictures of my feet.
You've
I don't
had
give a fuck.
you've had cars in your day.
Oh, I've had a bunch of cars, dude. I've had a bunch of cars.
Good ones, bad ones.
I totaled a Malibu once.
Nice.
Chevy Malibu, yeah.
What, shit face?
Were you drinking?
I was hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was anyone in the car?
Me.
Did you hit anyone?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just turned 21.
No way.
Yeah, I was very irresponsible. Yeah, that was bad. Luckily, it was my first DUI and no one got hurt. Luckily, no one got hurt.
Have you gotten a DUI since then?
No.
That was it?
Yeah, I just got the one. I was pretty, even when I was like you guys never saw me when I was like a fucking
I wish I,
I
did.
did
whiskey,
too.
like
I do
just
too.
a bag of gin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in shoes, dude. I was pretty good about not drinking. Sometimes I'd even, like, I had a rule where I just had 4 drinks. That was my rule. Now, sometimes, of course, your mixed drinks are stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I always only had 4 drinks. Even towards the end, my hand would be shaking after 4 drinks. I still usually, like almost 100% wouldn't do it.
What, drive after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time I drove pretty hammered a couple of times, but that was like from,
Wait, your limit for driving was 4 drinks.
yes.
Then what, when
Yes.
you got home, would you just drink till you went to bed, fell asleep?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's where I did my damage to my liver, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
home.
God. It's so funny too, because like 4 drinks is like, if you were like in court and you're like, Your Honor, I only had 4 drinks.
Be like, yeah, we know. We know.
Dude, 4 drinks was nothing to me, though. Like,
I believe that.
back then. Yeah.
For sure.
Like, even if I was over the legal limit, it's like, listen, I'm actually better with 4 drinks. Okay? That's what some drunk people say, whatever's messing around. But literally, I was medically more fit to drive when I calmed my nerves with the alcohol
Yeah.
that my system needed.
Yeah, because sober, you're just craving the alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Well, that's.
Dude, I can't wait to drink again. I cannot wait.
Do you have a day? Do you have like a thing that would.
Dude, when my bills are all set in stone, and if I don't have a family or anything,
Yeah.
and I'm like 65, and I'm not good at comedy anymore, I just keep, like, people are over racist jokes, and I'm just still up there going, hey, blacks, huh? And they're like, I don't want to hear this. Boo.
That's when you
Boo.
Then
It's
you'll
like, I have
just,
nothing else.
yeah, you'll just retire to like the top of a lighthouse somewhere.
Yeah, dude, and just get hammer fucked
Yeah.
on a nightly basis watching The Simpsons and Van Damme movies over and over and over
Yeah.
again.
Dude, that's like the
Getting
dream
drunk
of mine.
is so fun, dude.
So much fun. I miss it.
I hate how it makes me feel like shit, but like when I'm actually doing it, it's so fucking fun.
Yeah.
Of course it is. It's booze. I don't like miss it like that anymore, just because towards the end it got so bad.
Yeah.
But like part of me says like, hey man, like you made it through life almost sober. Like at the end, who gives a shit?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, totally. Like if you knew, for example, you were gonna die tomorrow, you'd obviously get drunk, right? Like if you say tomorrow there's like a media coming and it's gonna wipe everybody out, would you pick up a bottle of booze?
Alan would have 4 drinks. He'd get in the Malibu and drive into a tree.
yeah, I would probably get hammered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely would.
I
And
accidentally had a shot of vodka not too long ago.
yeah, what happened?
I went to this girl asked me to hang out in Flushing, Queens, and it was at like
Chinese?
midnight. Chinese.
Nice.
God damn, you're good,
100%.
Mr. New York.
I
over
travel
there.
around this town, dude.
Flushing, New York is Chinese?
Big time,
Super
dude.
Chinese, real Chinese too, like Chinese people that don't speak English. Chinese.
As in,
Really?
it's
Yeah.
Flushing is short for flushing your first female down the toilet. But anyway,
That was not good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what does that mean?
don't they like kill? the
They kill
girls?
some girls.
Oh,
But I was in Flushing, and I went, and there was like this private, like,
come over here, Jake.
hey Jake,
He's just watching.
Were you in a private club or something?
It was like a private bar.
They gambling down there?
And they were just listening to like dubstep and just like headbanging. And it was me and like 7 Asian people. And like they didn't speak a lot of English. They didn't make a single joke to each other the entire time, which was crazy.
Well, that's because Asians don't believe in humor.
Yeah. And they get fucked up. They get so hammered.
Bro, absolutely, yeah.
Like they were drinking. I
heard
one
they
girl.
they lack an enzyme in their body that processes alcohol.
Yeah, they're all like a lot of Asian people are like kind of allergic to booze. That's why their faces get all like. I was fucking around with some broad and her face was like inflated like a hot air balloon, and I was like, "What the?" Every time she drank, she was like that.
Yeah. They also are missing an enzyme that tells them that they're standing too close to people on the train. But maybe those are right next to each other. But I was.
So what? You drank this shot of vodka?
So I was like drinking water out of this pitcher there, and like they kept asking me. They're like, take a shot, take a drink. I was like, no, I don't drink. They're like, come on, take a shot. I was like, no. And dude, I didn't realize this, but I went to the bathroom. One of the guys there took the pitcher of water that I was drinking, poured it out, and put vodka in the pitcher.
Damn. How much vodka did he buy?
They have so much money.
Yeah.
And I just like poured a little glass. I thought it was water. Took a drink, like a full little cup of vodka.
Did you enjoy it?
Ooh, dude, it was crazy. Like all the hair on my neck stood up. Oh. I was like, I could relapse, but why would I do it?
That's like the best feeling. Like one good drink.
I know,
dude. Like 1 or 2 good drinks when you're like craving it, dude.
Yeah, she gave me Molly too, and I didn't even feel it. It was 0.1 grams of Molly.
So, dude, what else happened with this Asian chick?
That was it. That was the last time I talked to her.
Why?
It was. This is going to sound cliche, but there was a communication barrier between us.
Really?
So?
Yeah.
Why she couldn't speak a lot of English?
She couldn't speak very good English. Like she
That's
didn't understand
perfect.
like my sarcasm or any kind of like.
That's perfect.
I guess
It's wonderful. That's how Ken Beck keeps getting laid, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not Kim Beck.
Dude, every time I'm with him, he's got this new Brazilian or Puerto Rican chick, doesn't speak a lick of English, just sits there silently like a polite dog the whole time.
Yeah. That's the way to go.
He's just licking his lips like, yeah.
That's the way to go.
I like the way you handle those chopsticks. Kim Beck, how's he doing?
He's doing good. He called me the other day. He goes, hey, we got to start doing some mics. Got to get out there.
Like, God.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like every time he talks, he's going to try to fuck you?
Because he practices game on me before he goes out to the ladies.
Everywhere when he talks to, no matter what.
Hey, Alan.
I didn't realize he was like a pickup artist.
That's all he does.
That's his craft.
That's literally when he's not. That's all he does.
Yeah. From I'd say it to 10 a.m. to at least 5 p.m.
That's all he does.
He's just walking around day gaming.
Yes.
No way. Really?
Yeah, dude.
You
He gets like
walk
3
ar-
numbers
dude,
a day.
Walk around with him.
Jesus, dude.
Dude, I walked when I like first met him. I remember we walked to Washington Square Park, and I was like, this guy. If he tried to not talk to random broads on this, he couldn't do it. If he tried not to,
Yeah, dude,
that's all he does.
He sees a cute girl. He goes,
Tip of the
"Hold on."
cap to him.
He goes, hold on, Alan. He goes and he follows
Much
her and tries to
respect.
get her number. Yeah, dude, because here's the thing.
Isn't that like annoying to hang out with?
I mean, yeah, but he doesn't really care about that.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, right.
Hold on, I got to do what I got to do.
Hold on, Alan. I'm semi-hard in my pants right now.
It is kind of annoying. Especially like when you'll be in the middle of telling him something, he'll just be like, yeah, hold that thought. And he'll just go chase down
Yeah, he's
some
like
fucking...
Dennis Reynolds.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. He's telling me recently, he goes, yeah. There's no point in talking to white girls. There's just no point. Yeah. They get annoyed. They always want something. Go to...
Hey.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, talk to like Colombians.
It is true. I think I enjoy women from like third world countries a little better too. You know what I mean?
I wonder
They
if you
know
could tell like the difference of races of people just by the smell of their pussy.
I mean, Indian women for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Just people in general, definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah, he's something else. I want a little bit of that though. I'd love to. I never go up to anyone.
That's the best way to do it, dude.
Today, I did talk to someone on the street. I was like, "Excuse me, miss. There's a man standing over there who is like hiding, and I think you should like just be careful."
Was he really?
Yeah.
Where was this?
This was just like kind of near here. I was like walking back.
How is this neighborhood over here? Is it good? Is it ghetto?
It doesn't look good.
It's good. It's fine.
The first time the first time that's someone who you're just shaking your head like you're a real estate agent being like, move in here. The first time I came here, outside was pitch black. There was no light over is there a light over the door yet?
No, we're working on it.
Dude,
we're working on it.
There's a fucking dude, I was like, yeah, I'm outside. After fucking like dodging fucking 15 lunatic people from the train, and then Jake just sticks his head out. I was like, the front of this place looks like there'd be like a Russian card game inside, and like someone would get killed.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But that's like kind of the feel we're going for. I
think. No, I get it.
I
get it.
Everyone who rolls
by the feel you go for, you mean you want to pay less than $1,000 a month.
Yeah, and I want to have Hasidic people looking at me as soon as I walk out the door.
Yeah, dude, Hasidic people, doesn't matter how long you live here, they believe no one should live near them.
Yeah.
They believe, they're like, no, what is he doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something going on in the building next to us. They're like always loading in like the most flammable materials of all time. Like literally just boxes of cardboard and firewood.
Good for them.
They're just shoveling into this building.
I always root for them. I know everyone's always, they joked, everyone beat it to death about those Jews building those tunnels, but when they were like arresting those Jews and they were all jumping up and down, cheering everybody on, it was one of the funniest things. And then they were in court the other day, dude. They show up to the courthouse.
They probably dominated.
300, dude, there was like anyone can even sit in the court. It's just mad to sit. They're yelling and I'm like, these people are the fucking best, dude.
Yeah, they're crazy.
It's so funny.
Are they good at law, or is that the other type of Jew?
I'm sure they're
maybe
they've got it dialed in. I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm sure they were better at law in maybe 400 years ago. They were probably much better at it.
Yeah,
because that's when they established their culture, and they haven't changed a thing since.
Yeah.
So,
but I think they're still probably better than most other groups.
They probably have like the Constitution written on the inside of their hats.
I went into a law office one time that was run by Hasids, and they had
law.
What? Enough with this bullshit, dude. That's what it was.
Went into a law office.
I did. And they had an armed guy in there with a massive gun on.
With a pitchfork?
No, a gun that was so big it looked fucking fake, dude. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I hate when they bring big guns around in the
guy was
city.
just standing at the door the whole time. I'm like, this isn't. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like it was like not even on his. It was just like I'm like, this guy's gonna blow my head off.
He's just pointing it at you.
Yeah.
As you
I was like, damn. Jews ain't screwing around.
Do you want to use that one, Alan? That's a little squishier.
Yeah, this is pretty squishy.
We getting all this stuff, Temu?
Temu, dude.
Yeah, I got a package coming tomorrow, I think.
I saw your review and you're like, this thing is this fucking big. I should have told you, dude. Everything you order off Temu comes in half the size.
No, I got the small one for a reason because I'm like, if I get the giant one, I'm going to end up fucking breaking it out on the train. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just need a little box cutter.
Yeah.
I got coming in my Temu package. I want one of those. You know those batons you like go like that and it like stretches out and you can fucking hit someone with.
Like a nightstick?
Oh, the thing you click and it gets bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, those look badass.
I want one of those, and I keep looking for them on I've ordered like 2 of them, and they're like pretty much just like tripod heads, but tomorrow I have like some like baseball bat looking thing coming in. Because like, dude, I'm taking the train home every night at like after midnight and shit, coming home from the pier and shit.
Oh, yeah.
The train is fucking out of control right now. I feel like everyone's like, oh, yeah, the train's there, the train. The train is literally fucking crazy every night.
Bad.
The train is crazy. But, Upper East Side, 86th Street, it was like, it used to just be like 2 homeless dudes living in there. Now it's like fucking 1 million homeless people living in there.
Yeah, now it's a cave of urchins.
It's fucking crazy.
They should make those nightsticks that like also double as a telescope. So you can just like hit someone and be like, ooh, I see your pussy.
And then look for the next person you're going to hit.
Yeah,
but I need some protection on the train. No cap.
Get a hammer, dude.
Then I would like kill somebody. I don't want to kill somebody. I just want to fucking keep them away.
Dude, a hammer to the chest? Oof.
Yeah, that's like murder. That's like,
would that kill someone?
I don't want to go to a hammer.
I'm always afraid I wouldn't know the strength of my punches. If I
Oh
were to,
yeah,
like, wail
totally,
on someone.
totally.
Because like I also have like autistic rage where if someone like pisses me off because they like moved something and like something snaps in my head, I think I would just kill someone. I think I have it in me to kill.
Well,
someone.
yeah, I mean, you don't even really. It depending on the situation you get in, it's like sometimes you don't have a choice.
Tommy got attacked by a guy with a hammer on the train.
Yeah.
Really?
That's the reason I say hammer.
Did he get fucked up?
Dude, the guy, this is why he's homeless, obviously, because he doesn't know how to use tools as efficiently. He pulled the hammer around Tommy's neck and like pulled him like that. So like
It's
he
just
didn't.
completely random.
Yeah, it was like he just like jumped on him, and then our old roommate like kind of, I think he like fled or something or got like scared or whatever. And then they brought Tommy in to show, like, to look at like a police lineup, and it had been like 2 months. And Tommy's like, "Yeah, I've no idea which one of these guys."
What
it
if
is."
Tommy was looking at all the photos and there was just one guy with a hammer?
And he's like, It's like the Peter Griffin. Something about you. I don't know what it is, but you've got it.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
It's
Yeah.
just a giant hammer.
Oh, dude, the crazy guy in the train. Usually they're harmless, though. Like 99% of the time, they're just yelling at nobody. And if you don't say anything to them,
Yeah, sure.
You know, you should get is like a blow dart gun. You just see someone like acting up on the
yeah, dude, or get some frogs from the Amazon.
Yeah.
Just fucking poke them.
Dude, you want to scare a homeless guy? Chuck a frog at him and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Dude, we got to get a little creative, I think, because like we're not allowed to have guns. We're not allowed to like have like a sword.
Well, maybe we could concentrate them in a camp.
Okay.
No,
Go
the
on.
problem is they don't get fucking checked enough. Like that's like the problem is like the homeless people here and the crazy people here know that you can act crazy. Like
Yeah.
they know, yeah, they're totally fucked. Like yeah, they're not going to be able
yeah.
to. They're not going to be able to hold a job. They barely can have a conversation, but they know like nothing really happens.
Yeah, they have too much confidence.
And it's like if they get arrested, it's like, oh, fine. At least it's going to be nice. Not nice where they're sleeping, but it's like they got a
Better.
place. Yeah, exactly. So
Better.
it's like.
Yeah.
Like if I was homeless, dude, I'm sorry, I'm robbing a gas station, dude. I'm robbing a gas station.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you either get cash, or you get a home for 6 years.
Yeah, dude. Also, they respect you in prison. Violent crime, armed robbery.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a guy today in the bodega. He came in. He was like, he like brought a bicycle into the bodega, and he was like, "Hey, do you have like some money for me to get food?" And I was like, "Sorry, I don't have anything on me." And he was like, "Oh, you were ready to say that before I even asked, right?" And I was just like, that is not true. I went full suits on him. I was like,
So what
that
the
is a
fuck
lie.
it is? Yeah, what?
yeah, I don't know why he.
Who gives a shit?
No, they like to play the "I'm black" card on the white person.
Love
'cause
being
they, like,
victims, dude. Homeless people love being victims, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, there's the one guy at the pair. He's Milky Eyed
Yeah,
Joe.
I know exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I call him in my head ever since you've given him that name.
Milky Eyed Joe's this guy. He's got a big white eye. And
Is he an oracle?
no, he has no
My
superpower.
pants will fall off in 2 days because I've shit myself.
He's the king of like yelling at people like white cracker,
Yeah.
white privilege motherfucker, like all this shit, dude. It's funny, he'll yell at you for being racist if you're white, but if you're Chinese and you don't give him money, he'll be like, ching chong motherfucker, I hate Chinese people.
Yeah. He is mad racist. He's mad racist.
It's nice that he's
The man's got to have a
totally-
code, Milky Eyed Joe.
Yeah, he it's so weird because like he only recognizes me if I'm barking, right? Like he asked me for money on the street the other day. I was like, no, I was just walking in the neighborhood and I was like, no, and he gives me say, oh, you motherfucker, white motherfucker, you know.
No.
And then like 6 hours later, I saw him while I was selling tickets. He's like, comedy, you know what I mean? It's like then he like wants to joke around and shit.
Yeah. I've never given him a dime and I never will.
I gave him $1.
No, never give him any money. He attacked Espy once, I think.
Oh.
She was probably asking for it.
Probably.
It's kind of nice.
I need to hear his side of the story. Trust me.
It's kind of nice that like all the racist things toward white people are like, look at you with all your money and success.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, I guess it could be worse.
Yeah, you're like, oh, how dare you?
Yeah, but that's the same. It's just racist bullshit, though. It's the same when people are racist
Yeah.
towards black. It's the same shit. oh, you're all fucking beatbox listening criminals and shit, you know? Why don't you go break dance on a fucking bar? You know what I mean?
Shut up, you beatboxing
Yeah,
carjacker.
it's all the same shit. It's true. It's all the same shit. You know?
That does sound like something Alan
You
would...
beatboxing carjacker.
Yeah.
What, they don't pay you enough to dance on cardboard?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I would give you money, but you'll probably just spend it all on Sprite Remix.
And not recycle the bottles.
Do they still make Sprite Remix?
I hope so.
Yeah, they do in Brownsville.
Dude, all the water fountains in Brownsville have. Did they just put Sprite Remix?
Just the school's just full of fat kids.
Sprite Remix, dude.
Oh, we got to pay the Sprite Remix bill.
Just water fountains full of Sprite remix that they're not allowed to use.
Oh, who else would use Sprite? I don't know of any white person that gets Sprite that's got Sprite Remix.
Remember when white people tried to claim water fountains?
What do you mean?
Like they're like, these are our thing. Water is our thing.
No, they had their own water fountains,
Yeah,
though. We were cool about it. Look, we gave you your own water fountain.
But yeah, crazy time. What a crazy time that was. Do you think we'd all be super racist if we lived in that time?
I mean,
Yeah, I'm super racist now. So put me 60 years back. I don't
kidding
know.
me?
Yeah.
Dude, he'd be in office right now.
Yeah.
The governor of Louisiana.
He's the JFK. He took JFK's spot.
Oh, JFK was like one of those. If he was around right now, he'd be woke. But he was,
He was ahead of the curve.
yeah, mad liberal. That's the thing. It's like I think if I was around, like, say 60 years ago, then yeah, I would probably think differently. But I have no idea. Who
Everyone
knows?
would think differently.
Yeah, 100%.
It's too bad that all those great ideas he had ended up on his wife's dress.
It's terrible.
Yeah, dude, that man's an institution.
Yeah.
We're from Boston, dude.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I forgot.
Every classroom I had from 1st to 12th grade had a picture of John Kennedy in the fucking room. Okay.
Dude, yeah, teachers were definitely mashing clam to him.
One of the biggest regrets. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Are you
The
kidding
teachers
me?
are liberal. That's why.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Dude, but yeah,
Well,
my English
especially
teacher,
Irish people too.
My English teacher was obsessed with Robert Kennedy. That was his
Oh
guy.
yeah.
Dude, he would have been on the flight logs, though, for sure, Kennedy.
Oh, Epstein Island?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He would have definitely been on the logs.
You think so?
I think so.
I mean, I think they would have certainly tried getting him.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think
Well, he would have been kind of. He would have. Well, I mean, I guess Woody Allen is 90 years old, but yeah, I
And
don't
Woody
know.
Allen didn't need to go to an island. He had his fucking kids.
Yeah. Sin Yu or whatever her name, Su
Yeah.
Yi or whatever the fuck her name is.
He just got a painting of a beach in his apartment. He's like, this is enough. That ought to do the trick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Good old Woody Allen.
I guess, like, because Obama was never on those logs, right?
No, I don't think so.
Is that because, like, pedophilia is kind of a white guy thing?
No, because Chris Rock and Chris Tucker, a lot of those people were on that log. It's like, we're just targeted, like, because he was just trying to blackmail them.
Yeah.
No, there's mad black pedophiles.
Yeah, who?
Notable?
You ever seen
Well,
How
I
to
mean,
Catch a Deaf?
Michael
Well,
Jackson.
I don't
Have
know
you
if-
ever seen How to Catch a Def Jam Predator?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. This is bullshit.
Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be
Damn,
cool.
mother. Oh, shit. Chris motherfucking Hansen.
I'm Chris Hansen in the scariest mission I've ever had to do.
Shit.
Is that Chris motherfucking Hansen? Get the fuck out of here.
When he walks in the room, there's rap music playing.
Yeah.
He just starts twerking.
I'll be out in a second. There's some Sprite Remix on the table.
Yeah. He brings Hennessy and McDonald's. To Catch a Predator, it keeps popping up on my YouTube now. Like, I watched a video the other day, and the other day was like fucking 2 hours. I was on the phone with my family, and it just kept playing on TV. I'm like, this is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I get like uncomfortable watching those shows.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah. It's like I love that shit, dude.
Yeah, all I need is him walking in, and I got a bed with.
You're like a
stuffed
Native
animals on it.
American watching westerns in the 50s.
To Catch a Predator, dude. America's Most Wanted, dude. There was some fucking Cops, dude. I miss watching Cops. Cops is like back apparently now. I think it's on like Fox News or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We were watching Cops the other night, and by Cops I mean Tacoma FD. Have you seen that show?
No, what's that?
It's with like the guys from what movie is that? Super Troopers.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
It's like those guys.
I love Super Troopers.
Or at least two of those guys, and they're just like a fat group of, or not fat. One of them's
Is
fat.
it good?
No, it's bad. But
Is it good? Yeah.
it made Jake want to be a firefighter.
He looks like he could be a firefighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You can follow that dream.
Yeah. What do you need? An axe? What do you need to be a firefighter? You just want to be a hero?
I think it helps if you're a Ginzo, too. It doesn't help you fight fires, but it helps you get along.
But he's
Yeah.
he's Irish. I think Irish.
Irish works, too.
Yeah. 100%.
that's pretty big.
Guineas and Irish
100%.
Irish people and Ginzos, you wouldn't think they're interchangeable, but for every job they are.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
no.
It's the
We're
same
really
thing.
good friends.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Same thing.
Yeah, my grandparents figured that out.
Yeah. Dude, you meet so many people who are half Irish, half Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's because one person does all the talking and the other person just does all the listening.
I wish I got like either an Irish name or an Italian name though. Because like
What is your name?
my name is Patrick DeFino.
That's
like
You have a very Irish first name.
very Irish for I wish it was like Patrick O'Houlihan.
DeFino's
or
not
something.
an Irish name.
DeFino's Italian.
Yeah, dude, ends in a vowel, stupid.
So does O'Toole.
Because it would be really stupid if it was like Vincenzo O'Leary.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
And why is he like?
I don't know, but he probably beats the shit out of his wife.
Why is he covered in hair? His last name's O'Leary. Yeah, Fitzgerald. That's Irish, right?
Yeah. I'm 100% Irish.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm like an expensive dog that beats his kids.
Beats his kids. You're like one of those really fancy bulldogs.
Basically.
I do miss the dogs in the old apartment, dude. I miss having
Yeah,
the dogs around.
Yeah, Foofy's the best.
Foofy's a good dog. We used to have these two Whippet dogs. They're like little Simpsons dogs kind of thing. And they're Rocky and Chloe. They're like brother and sister or something. They're like the best dogs ever. Mm-hmm. Ginsby, big husky. Sven, little pug.
Sven's my favorite one that Tommy takes care of sometimes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had like 5 dogs in that house, didn't you?
Yeah, a lot. A lot of them were like they were watching them, but
Yeah.
I used to love because like Tommy would just like march around the house. Like he's just the loudest human being. He's like a tornado when he walks.
He really is, yeah.
And he would like it would be so funny when I'd be at my computer and he would just burst into my room like unannounced and he would just stop and all the dogs would just like run around and like stand in front of him and be like, yeah, and we're the dogs. Yeah, I miss that. But how's everything else holding up? Good?
Yeah, everything's fine, dude.
Yeah.
We do movie nights still.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah.
What was the last one?
Me and Tommy just watched a piece of shit. It was Wes Craven movie called The People Under the Stairs.
Oh, Harry Potter?
It's bad, dude. It was like made in like 1995. The whole movie, this little black kid it has like is tricked into helping like this random guy who's banging someone, and I don't know. It's hard, but Ving Rhames wants to steal from the landlord.
Fucking love Ving Rhames.
Yeah, Ving Rhames is good. He's always good.
Yeah.
So Ving Rhames, the landlord, is kicking them out so they can usual story, right? And, they're black. We want white people, kind of thing. And Ving Rhames has the kid of the mother who's dying of cancer, right? And they need money. So Ving Rhames convinces the little boy to help him steal shit from the landlord that's kicking him out. And the landlord keeps people under the stairs.
Oh.
And they're like, "Bleh," yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're all like bad because they haven't had sunshine in like 12 years.
Yeah.
And he feeds them like people who knock on the door, like Mormons and people selling cookies and shit. And they just feed them to the people on the stairs. At one point, dude, for some reason, This guy, the landlord, he's hunting this black kid. They're running around the house. He's got a shotgun. He's dressed in a full gimp suit, and he's just shooting the shotgun through the walls.
Jesus.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's another movie where I think I masturbated to parts of it. I have to see the whole thing. Yeah, that sounds like what's it called? Eagle Eye, that one with
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
No, that's the one where the government is tracking him all the time.
Oh, what's the one where the neighbor is
Disturbia.
like Disturbia.
Disturbia, I thought was a pretty good movie, dude.
That was
Yeah, it
pretty
wasn't
good.
bad.
That was scary though, dude.
Saw that in theaters.
Spooky. I like a spooky
I saw
movie.
Disturbia. Listen to this. It was April vacation, and I wanted to see the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie. And
How old were you?
13 or 14 or something.
I saw that movie on acid. The first 5 minutes are still some of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. The rest of the movie kind of sucked, but the first 5 minutes is so funny.
Oh, yeah. Dude, we went downtown to see the movie, right? It was pouring rain. Me and my buddy Matt went downtown to see it, and the movie theater downtown Boston wasn't playing it. I was pissed, dude. So we're like sitting there, and we're like, oh, we got to go to Braintree to go to the movies. Bro, we're sitting at the edge of the movie theater. Fucking Manny Ramirez walks into the fucking
way.
movie. Bro, I was like, my buddy's like, yo, that's Manny right there. I'm like, I don't know. It's a dude with a giant beanie and like a blue coat. He's like, I'm telling you, that's fucking Manny Ramirez, right? We knew he lived next door. I walk over. I'm like, that's not, bro. I like literally get right behind him. I was like, yo, Manny. He turns around and I was like, it was fucking, I was like 13 or 14. So I was like shit in my pants, dude. And the Red Sox were supposed to be playing that day, but it was like raining out, but they didn't cancel the game. I'm like, dude, you guys are supposed to be playing like Anaheim right now. What's going on? He's like, no game. And he just gets movie tickets and then goes into a theater, dude. But
That's Manny.
yeah, I was
so
like,
cool.
I'm like, Manny's telling, and of course, there was no, obviously, they told the players, the fucking greedy ass Red Sox just want people to go into Fenway and spend money.
He was like, as a Yankee fan, every time he stepped into the batter's box, my asshole would just shrink into
Bro,
oblivion.
he
What
was-
happened when Ortiz hit the plate? Then?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Ortiz, too. I mean,
Killed the
well, it's both
Yankees,
of them
dude.
back to back.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like
so fucking
every
awesome.
time. It didn't matter who was on the mound. I was like, we're fucked. This ball is going so far.
They stepped up.
Dude, the other guy who used to fucking destroy the Yankees was
Johnny Damon.
Kevin Youkilis.
Oh, Uke, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He was fucking
He went to the
nuts.
Yankees later on in his career.
Yeah, he did when he was
done.
shit. Yeah.
He was done. Yeah, Euclid.
Yeah, you guys would pick up our players just to like piss us off. They weren't even any good.
We are very petty. We
were
are
just like,
very
yeah, we'll
petty.
take
Well,
that
Damon was nasty for the Yankees.
Damon
That
was
was
still good.
bad. Dude, even I was like, you can't have him. I was like, he better shave his beard.
Bro, I remember finding out. I remember the morning I found out and watched the news. I'll never forget watching Channel 4 news, Channel 5 news before school when they announced Johnny Damon went to the Yankees, bro. I was
that in
fucking
2002 or something?
05.
05?
I was fucking. It was before the 06 season, though. I was like, I couldn't even describe the feeling.
Dude, it would be like if Trump was like, I'm a Democrat now. You'd be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
And you talk about another guy who killed the Yankees. Johnny Damon fucking like killed the Yankees.
Josh
in 04.
Beckett. I was thinking about Josh Beckett because like
Oh,
at
he did
Shea or at City, I saw there's like a pitching clock, and I'd never been at a stadium when they had it.
Yeah.
And it kind of like threw me off. I was like, I feel like it's rushed. But I remember Beckett would get on the mound and like 4 hours later, he would like leave the game in like the 8th inning or something. I was like, dude, he would just sit there and just not throw a pitch for so long.
He was awesome.
I never watched baseball at all.
Oh, really?
I never liked it.
Really?
Not even a little bit.
Even when it was like crazy with the Red Sox and shit back home.
Yeah, I just didn't like baseball. It was a slow sport. I did not like it.
I feel like everyone watched it though when the Sox like
That was
especially
crazy.
everyone was watching in the house, so I was like, oh, okay. It's like a family thing,
Yeah.
Then more than it's a baseball thing,
Yeah.
because they had never won. So you
Yeah.
know, watch it then. But even then, I was like, this game's so boring.
Do you remember when Manny got, what did he get busted for? Like estrogen?
Yeah, dude, Manny has like 2 or 3 steroid suspension.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
They're like, yeah, Manny, you're lactating. We're going to need to bring you
Well, they
in.
say they do that, I think, to cover up steroids in the system
Yeah,
or something
maybe.
like that.
That sounds like you just get back to normal, though. Yeah, you all right, take some testosterone, then some estrogen, then some testosterone, then some estrogen.
yeah.
Well, I think that's what it. Yeah, it was to like mask it for a test or something. I think that's why they
Yeah.
say they do that.
Dude,
he was
they should
such a
just
great-
let him go, dude. Let him juice.
Oh yeah, dude. Baseball's failing. It's failing.
It really is because, like, you know, like, no one fucking, like, really watches it anymore the way they used to. Dude, when I was a kid and I was, like, out and I wanted to see what the score to the Red Sox was, we used to just look in people's windows because they were going to have the game on. Like, we'd just walk by and, like, jump on steps and look in the window because you knew they were going to have the Red Sox on.
Yeah.
Dude, like, the idea that baseball was the only sport that had steroids, like, you're telling me NFL players aren't all roided
basketball
up?
players,
They're all
tennis
roided
players,
up,
100%.
Every single time.
100%.
Dude, can you imagine if the difference between you making, I don't know, $6 million a year as opposed to just being a AA player making $32,000 with steroids?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Steroids in baseball are interesting though, because like I get you can like hit the ball further, but it does. They say it does like affect your hand-eye coordination. So it's like you have all this power, but you're not as like precise, you know, with your bat and everything. Okay. I was like, I don't know.
Tell that to Brady Quinn. Okay, tell it to Brady fucking Quinn.
Did Brady Quinn juice?
Brady Quinn, if I'm thinking, maybe I have the guy's name.
The Notre
wrong.
Dame quarterback?
No, who am I thinking of?
Brady Anderson.
Brady Anderson.
Brady Anderson,
For
dude.
the Orioles,
dude. Yeah, Brady Anderson,
Dude, he signed a multi-million-dollar contract because he did steroids for like 1 year. Dude, he was hitting like 12 home runs, 14 home runs.
15, and then he had a 53.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
53. And then he went back to hit like 11 and like, something's going on with Brady Anderson. Is like, no, I was just locked in. You know what I mean? Yeah, Brady Anderson's the man, dude.
The most obvious
Oh,
case
yeah,
of
so
steroids
obvious,
ever.
dude.
I feel like
So
that was kind of like
obvious.
Nelson
Dude,
Cruz. too.
that money he made from that one contract from that 1 year of doing
He's still
steroids,
living on it, guarantee you.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's making 10%
Yeah.
interest.
Yeah.
100%.
He's just fucking coasting right now.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in college, the one of the coaches used to play in the majors, but like his roommate was like Mo Vaughn or something.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And
Legend.
he was telling us that like
Who is your coach?
his name was Mike Grapuso. He's like Kingston High School's baseball coach. I don't think anymore, but he would like help out with our team in college. And he was saying, he was like, yeah, Mike Trout is juicing. Well, at first he said Roger Clemens. He was like, Roger Clemens is juicing.
Yeah.
He got caught.
He got caught like shortly after, but he said that his back was just like covered in acne. Like he was like a teenager. And it was like that like grown adults don't really have that.
No.
And I don't know what that has to do
Also,
with.
you don't get better when you're 43.
Yeah.
Like, he got better when he was 43.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
fucking nasty.
He was. He wasn't even like built like a pitcher.
He was like a horse, though. He was
Yeah.
huge. He was fucking big.
Yeah, he was. Dude, that was such a good time for baseball.
Oh, so fun.
Everyone loved baseball.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Now it sucks. The pitchers throw like 3 innings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the fucking...
You don't know who anyone is anymore.
No, there's no characters. They don't let them... They don't... Like, they should let them... I've always said with baseballs, they should let them fight the way hockey gets to fight. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Even hockey, they don't even get to fight anymore.
Not like they...
Hockey,
I know.
sad.
It's a shame that...
Even if they do fight, they can't take their helmets off and have the
I know.
shield.
It's crazy. Like, yeah, because I remember watching hockey when a guy would get fucking knocked in the face, 3 of his
best.
teeth would come
Yeah,
out.
it's the best.
He'd run back, they'd like stitch him up, and he'd be right back in the game.
Yeah, dude.
So cool. Baseball brawls are the best, though. They're the
when they
best.
happen, but they
Yeah.
should let them happen more often. Honestly, now they happen. Like they clear. I was watching. I forget what teams it was. Like last week, it was like one of the first games, and the bench is clear, and it's like no one even threw a punch or anything. It's like we don't need people run. We
Yeah.
don't need the bullpens running in when nothing serious is happening.
Dude, do you remember when Roughnet is that his name?
Rougned
Odor
Yeah.
fucking bapped Jose Bautista.
Yeah, that was sick.
Dude.
Well,
he hit him
Odor
hard.
obviously was a boxer because he hit him like a professional. He hit him like a
in the
fighter.
jaw,
The cleanest. Yeah, he knocked him
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Yeah, that was sick.
But he was from Venezuela. It's like, bro, they all box down there.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, I remember they asked, I forget who they asked. They asked another Venezuelan player, and he's like, every kid who plays baseball is a boxer too.
They all box and they all want you to respect their family.
Yeah.
That was the important
Yeah,
thing.
Batista shouldn't have opened his fucking. He went in, he slid hard, and he started talking shit, and Odor didn't even fucking hesitate, bro.
Dude, I remember fantasizing about shooting Pedro Martinez in the head with a gun.
Come on.
When he threw my man,
Come
Don
on.
Zimmer,
Oh,
to the
please.
ground.
Give me a fucking break, dude.
Still one of the funniest
What was he
things I've ever
supposed to
seen.
do? What the fuck is Don Zimmer doing running out there, dude?
Yeah, old man. What are you
Yeah,
doing,
he
dude?
deserved
He
it.
grabbed Don Zimmer by his fat bald head.
Don Zimmer's going out there trying to tackle him. It was ridiculous.
He's like, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh,
You
please.
go, whoa.
It was ridiculous. That piece of shit Michael Bloomberg, too, from Malden, Massachusetts, mind you. Malden, Massachusetts, Michael Bloomberg, who was the mayor of New York at the time. I'll never forget watching that. And I'm like, I just knew he was the mayor of New York. And I just remember he's like, lucky that happened in Boston, that criminal city. He goes, if that happened in New York, Pedro would have been arrested, bro. People in Massachusetts, people like, fucking deport this fucking scum. People going crazy about Bloomberg saying that back home.
fuck
But
Bloomberg.
wouldn't that like really make Pedro like? Wouldn't it like crystallize him in legacy?
Dude, if he got arrested for that, it
on
would be an
What
all-time
the fuck was
Boston
he? He was
sports
defending
hero.
himself, though. It's like, what the
He
fuck
was
was he?
not defending
What are you
himself.
talking about? Don Zimmer was going out there to
Yeah.
what? To what? What was he going to do? Go over there and break it up? He was
No,
sprinting at
that
him.
guy was waddling
He was
at
gonna
him.
fucking
No,
try to
he
ta-
wasn't.
at him. Don Zimmer?
Don Zimmer was going like this, pointing at him.
No, he was
Get
running.
The fuck
He was.
outta
He was
here.
running.
Get the
Bring
fuck
it up.
out of here.
Let's
He
look
was going
this
to
up.
fucking get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of
Dude,
here.
there is no way Don Zimmer was going out there to fight.
Yes,
Pedro
what was he going out there for? He's
He
a
was like
fucking bench coach.
He was like 70 years
Yeah,
old.
I know.
Yeah, he was going out.
Dude, you're going to look bad here,
He
Patty.
coached the Red Sox 30 years before that. He should have fucking known what the fuck he was doing.
He charged at Pedro.
Yeah,
He
what the
charged.
fuck was
but
he
he was-
supposed to do?
Let's watch
Well,
that.
this is the Kareem Garcia deserved to get hit.
Must have hit the bat.
The overreaction
Garcia.
happened with Manny. I'll
And a
give you the
foul
Manny
ball,
thing.
and Garcia immediately pops up and screams at Martinez.
God, Jeter's so sexy.
Perilously close to his head. Martori. Trying to get himself under control.
Here it is right here, watch.
Now Ramirez. That ball's not even close.
This is the greatest bench clearing brawl of
That
all
was a good one.
time.
That was a good one.
Is this in the
Talk
playoffs?
about
Yeah.
looking
This is in
for
the
a
playoffs.
reason. Absolutely.
What's he supposed to do? What was he supposed to do? What was he supposed? No. Yeah, you don't want to. What was he supposed to do?
Dude,
Fucking
the
Don
New York
Zimmer.
media told you that that's not
Yeah.
what happened. They were like, what?
Please.
They were like, old man Zimmer was on his rocking chair.
Yeah,
And
give me a
Pedro
break.
came out of
Give me
nowhere.
a break.
He still rules. Don Zimmer still rules.
Yeah,
Dude, if
no.
I'm 7 years old charging a professional athlete,
But that's what
Pretty
happens, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was no other. I read Pedro in his book. He talks about how bad he felt about it. Because he's like,
Yeah.
there was nothing else I could do. He's like, what am I supposed to
you're
do?
also like you're so like jazzed up in that moment.
And Pedro
dude.
had nothing to do with that. At
Yeah.
that time, it's like that was between now who was wrong in that situation is Manny Ramirez because Clemens throws that ball. It was nowhere fucking close to hitting Manny, and Manny just fucking. But then again, Clemens and Manny are both on steroids, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like they can't control themselves,
And Clemens is a psycho too.
Oh,
Yeah, but
yeah,
Clemens-
he was a bad guy.
But Clemens he always would keep you off the plate, and Manny
Yeah.
always was digging in. Like that's how Clemens protected the plate.
It was a retaliation. I think definitely Clemens would have thrown at him again though.
probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think it was going to happen. It was like, it's like Israel and Palestine.
But it might have not have been right there though, because he wasn't throwing at him to hit. If Clemens wanted to hit Manny right there, he would have hit him. But
Yeah.
he was just keeping him off the plate right there. That's all that was.
Yeah, maybe sending a message.
And it wasn't that close to Manny either. It was just a
yeah.
high pitch inside, and Manny snapped.
I used to love college baseball for that reason. Like we would always have like we had like 3 bench clearing brawls like in
Nice.
college
That's
baseball,
sick.
and there was times like a lot of times where like a pitcher would hit one of our guys, and my coach would come up to me. He's like, "You're throwing right at his head." Like I was the catcher, and he's like, he's going
really?
right at his head, and he's like, "If you miss, next pitch at his head again." I'm like, God
That's
damn.
fucked up. Dude.
Yeah, he had a big lip in our coach. He
That's
was
so.
just, yeah,
the
it was.
going for the head's fucked up.
It
you
is
hit him,
fucked
You hit
up.
him anywhere else except there.
The only thing is, I mean, college baseball, it's like pitches are coming in at like 85 instead of like.
Still.
At 80,
So you
that
got, but you
fucked
do have
up.
a lot more time to like see it coming and then like get out of the way. But
That's fucked. The head's fucked.
the head is fucked, but
You throw at the ribs or the legs.
dude,
Another good brawl too is the year after. The year after that was the Varitek and A-Rod brawl. That was a good
that
one.
was a
too.
good one. Yeah, Varitek was the other one I was going to say killed the Yankees.
The Varitek
and
A-Rod
Kevin
one.
Millar, I think it was.
Yeah, Millar was good. The Varitek A-Rod fight was good too because way more shit. Like Varitek and A-Rod fought, but it was also like fucking Gabe Kapler, like so many more people fought in that fight, like that weren't even on the field at the time. That was a great fucking fight. It was like everyone got suspended after that. You know what I mean? But that's when baseball was the best.
It was
like,
so good.
Yeah, the Red Sox Yankees. It's a rivalry.
There's no
now.
rivalry
they
anymore.
Hated each other,
They
bro.
hated each other,
Dude,
Hated.
I think everyone's too rich now. Everyone's
Yeah.
too rich
Yeah.
in sports. No one
Yeah.
really hates anybody.
Yeah.
Like, how can you?
They're all friendly.
How can you hate someone when you have a bank account that produces $10 million a year?
Yeah.
Like, not even just having $10 million.
The
You have
interest,
$100 million.
But the only interesting,
Fully
like,
guaranteed.
A-Rod got a $25 million a year contract with the Yankees. So, like, he was loaded.
Well, he really got it with the Rangers.
And
Oh,
also,
yeah, that's
Then the
true.
Yankees.
and A, he was on roids.
Yeah, that's true.
And B, people trashed him all the time.
All the time.
He deserved it. I
He
mean,
deserved it. He was a phony piece of
I
crap.
never
Yeah,
liked
yeah.
him as a Yankee.
oh, he was the biggest douchebag
Dude, New
ever,
York
dude.
people hated him.
I hate
He's
it,
the
dude, because
biggest
he got
douchebag.
traded for Soriano, Alfonso Soriano.
Yeah.
And when we had Soriano, he was like young and he was so good. I was like, dude, this
Becoming
guy
a
is
superstar, yeah.
he's fucking great. And we traded him for A-Rod, who was like, he'd already done stuff in his career, and he was like the pretty boy. And I'm
Regular season fucking killer. In the playoffs, he batted 211,
like,
right?
Yeah.
But then he got his World Series though at the end. He got
did.
it with
He-
09. But
yeah.
yeah, that was that in 04 against the Red Sox, he shit the bed in the playoffs, dude.
Yeah.
The guy who killed the Red Sox in 03 and 04, obviously 04 it never gets, but Hideki Matsui.
Dude, I was gonna say.
Matsui in the playoffs was,
he was unreal.
yeah, it was ridiculous.
Dude,
it was ridiculous.
just the batting stances in that era, it felt like
Gary
any ball
Sheffield's.
coming down the pipe is just a nuke. Like Matsui, dude, I was lucky enough to like see a walk-off from Matsui at Yankee Stadium.
Really?
It was the fucking cool.
The
he's
old
the
one
best.
or the old one?
The old one, yeah. It was so fucking cool, dude.
Are Yankee tickets that expensive where you really can't go?
No, I just haven't done it.
Yeah, I know Mets tickets are cheap. What's like
Yankees tickets are pretty cheap too.
They're probably pretty cheap on a
Yeah,
weeknight.
they're pretty
It's
cheap.
honestly, dude, it's just like I liked going to City Field. It was very empty. So it's
Yeah,
like you can
yeah.
just do whatever you want. You can walk around. And it's 45 minutes on the train from here.
Yeah.
Where I think Yankee Stadium is probably like a little over an hour.
Yeah. You know, it's probably, you know what? Being a Red Sox fan sucks shit right now. I know because I
It's
still listen
terrible,
to
yeah,
sports radio.
it is. It's
I'm
terrible.
so pissed at them because my dad, he just likes watching baseball.
Yeah.
He's retired. He likes watching baseball. He can't even watch the team anymore because they
Yeah.
won't spend any fucking money.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the worst time ever in our lifetime.
Dude, it's like, dude, you have money. Go spend it. Just give us a season.
They want to spend it on fucking the European race team, the Pittsburgh Penguins, Liverpool. They own so much shit.
Yeah, they don't
Oh,
give
really?
a fuck. Yeah, they don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about the Red Sox.
Yeah, no. They don't.
At all. Red
But
Sox.
the problem is the fans are too dumb. Like the fans keep going to the games, so it's like they have no incentive.
they're dropping off, dude.
They are no. I think now they are, but it's like opening day in the marathon. There was so many people. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Is Boston the city changing too?
Yeah, bro.
'Cause I feel like it's a
yeah,
lot more.
absolutely.
Like, it's
so
not
much more
as like
expensive.
Yeah.
it's not as like blue collar anymore.
There
right?
not
No.
any cheap neighborhood to live in anymore.
But my buddy, I was talking to one of my buddies back home the other day. He goes, "How do you afford to live in New York?" I'm like, "How the fuck do you afford to live in Boston?
Yeah,
it's
dude.
the same fucking thing,
Dude, you can live in
It's the
Brooklyn.
same thing
Dude, I live in
for
Brooklyn.
cheaper than you can live. Yeah.
$875 a fucking month.
Yeah. You can't. You're not going to get like a $2,500 apartment in anywhere in the city of Boston. It's just not going to.
Yeah,
happen.
no, dude. Everything is like 3,000, 4,000.
Easily, and that's in a shitty part of the city.
Yeah.
That's in a shitty part of the city.
What do we do? Do we nuke Harvard?
No.
No, because then we might as well go to war with China if we do that.
Yeah, I see. I know. That's exactly what
declaring
happened.
war on China.
You blew up all of our homework.
Those fucking communists over there.
Give us back our homework.
Harvard is. I've always known, dude. Those Cambridge people, I've always known, are total fucking lunatics, dude. They are psychos, dude.
Yeah.
Those Cambridge people are lunatics.
They're also horrible comedy fans.
Oh yeah.
You do a show.
The worst.
You
dude.
do a show in Cambridge. They're like,
Yeah. You don't even say anything like, yeah.
But what breed was the dog?
Which
that
is
you
a
had sex
shame.
with?
Which is a shame because like both of my grandparents on different sides are from Cambridge, and it was like they're like really from Cambridge. They're not these fucking tech retards that live there now.
Yeah.
You know. Now it's like you get these fucking dickheads. Oh, that's the worst.
yeah, dude. It's like Cambridge is the Bushwick of fucking Boston.
It's worse.
Oh,
It's
really?
worse than. It's worse. I think it's worse. What would you think
Bushwick has a little bit of an edge. like a little.
I think
bit.
Cambridge is worse
Cambridge
than Bushwick in that regard.
sucks.
I think it's worse in that regard. I think Boston is more.
Is it like Williamsburg?
No, it's like they're similar to Bushwick, where it's like some fucking purple-haired lesbo fingering herself to fucking.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's got a paralyzed service dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
It's pretty.
They have a
brutal.
service cat for their service dog.
Yeah. It's
and then things has a service cat with an oxygen tank.
but there's some good dudes from yeah, it's just a big chunk of it, you know.
Yeah, there's still some of the old Boston
there is.
left.
There's, but very little though. That's the sad part. Very, very little.
Some of that old Boston had to go though too.
Yeah.
Some of it had to go. Like
It used to be the dangerous whites, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, just low. Like it was the poorest. Like South Boston, for example, that was the poorest white city in America.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I always feel like Boston gets a bad rap.
That's how you get a great sports team. Those are some fans right there, dude.
That's how you get great
Poor
comedy. though.
whites, poor
You
whites
know?
love comedy. They love.
But that's why a lot of it's bullshit, though, about like the race shit in Boston. A lot of it's bullshit because they lump us in with like white people from like fucking upstate New York or like fucking like New Jersey. It's like we're different types of people.
Yeah.
Like that's where that's total bullshit. It's like, it's total bullshit to expect someone who grew up with no electricity in their house to not have a fair take on fucking, affirmative
Gender
action.
equality.
Yeah, it's like, it's insane. It's like, are you fucking...
Yeah, people who say that Boston, Massachusetts is the most racist place in America, they have clearly never been to Tauntan, Massachusetts. That's all I have to say about
You get out there, you get out there, it gets wild, dude.
Where is that in relation to
Taunton,
Boston?
Massachusetts
40
is-
minutes west.
Dude, it's a ghetto with just whites.
Okay.
Like, it is different.
Ghetto is an understatement. Taunton, Massachusetts. Dude.
Yeah, dude, Taunton, it's a horrible place.
It's like it's a place where like you would be most likely to be stabbed with a pool stick to death. Like someone would break a pool stick in half and shove it through your fucking chest, dude.
Man. Well, boys, we're like at the end here.
Oh, you're going to do the jokes?
I don't have the jokes.
What do you mean you don't have the jokes?
Everyone hated the jokes.
Everyone hated the jokes?
Yeah, I used to get so many comments be like, I skip this part every time.
Dude.
Fuck them. Did you get this shirt off Temu?
No, I got this off of from Marshalls.
Nice.
Yeah.
Terry cloth, right?
Yeah, dude.
Well, it's comfy.
It's very comfy. I think it's like a Barstool brand shirt,
Yeah, is it hot?
but I
Was that a baseball player or something?
it's like an astronaut thing, but I like took permanent marker and put it over the Barstool thing.
Where's the
That's
barstool thing?
It's like in the
On the astronaut?
I
Oh,
get,
really?
like, marked over it.
Now you're not going to
But,
get a job at Barstool Sports writing about Taylor Swift and
Yeah, I
fucking...
think I'm okay. Alan, do you have another special in the works?
I do.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm always gonna have another special. I'm constantly always gonna be working on it. So, right now I'm just finishing up writing the material. Dude, you know what I need? I just need 5 clean minutes. Not even clean, just 5 minutes that aren't about rape and bigotry.
It's a big challenge for Alan right there.
I know.
The other
That's a lot of
55,
time.
the other 55 about fucking Koreans and fucking gay people, that came easy. 5 minutes about not that stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, for real, dude. I had most of that written in the first month.
Yeah.
I had 10 minutes on lynching.
yeah.
Dude, but I just 5 minutes on something else. That's all I gotta
I
write.
hear you. It's
hell
hard
yeah.
to do that.
Well, Straight for Pay, Alan's special Straight for Pay on YouTube.
Straight for pay.
Yeah.
It's got to be like close to what, 50,000 views now?
No, it's at 35. It's gonna stay in there.
It's awesome.
It's great. I love it. Fuck City USA.
Fuck City USA on Twitter, Instagram, and Venmo.
Hell
There
yeah.
you go. Venmo me.
Yeah.
Ryan?
Venmo me, you little sluts.
It's Ryan O'Toole, ITS Ryan O'Toole. I don't know, podcast. I'll just go on my fucking page. All my shit's on there.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.